What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we're back with another Marvel Snap video. And in case you haven't seen, if you're not on Twitter, if you're not in the know, if you haven't been watching other YouTube videos, there are talks among Second Dinner, Ben Brode, that they are going to be nerfing somehow or changing Zabu and Silver Surfer, okay? So the conversation is coming up that Thanos, this mad titan right here, is going to be part of the new meta. I've seen this multiple times, and there's a certain deck that is floating around. So some of you might have caught wind of this. Some of you might be pinning Galactus, or you're ready to drop 6,000 tokens on this guy. And you guys, I actually just got Thanos. I got Thanos over the weekend. I've been waiting for him. I didn't get Galactus because I decided I wanted to get Thanos. So I wanted to discuss this deck and the strategy and some truth behind it, because you're not seeing the full picture from other creators necessarily. So I wanted to kind of show you what's really going on with this deck and have a little discussion, because the last thing I want you to do is waste 6,000 tokens or just even spend 6,000 tokens without having like a full view, okay? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman. If you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, okay? I always try to set goals for the month, see what we can hit for subscribers. We hit 7,000. We hit 7,000 subscribers this last month, right at the buzzer, okay? This month, you know, I'll set my expectations a little bit lower. Help me hit 7,500. Let's shoot for 7,500. We won't go for 8. We won't go for 8, okay? Let's see if we can hit 7,500, okay? So make sure you subscribe, and you can join our awesome Discord community, link down in the description below. And I also do monthly giveaways for the season pass. We got the Ant-Man Quantumania season coming up. If you want a chance to win a season pass for free, make sure you follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. It's linked down below. You gotta follow me on Twitter if you want to see it. All right, so I could do a whole video on this, but I won't go into too much detail, but you'll get the idea of what I'm saying. This deck has been bubbling up. So I got Thanos. Lately, I've been, especially with battle mode coming out, I've realized that you kind of need, for battle mode, you kind of need a surprising deck. You need a surprising, unexpected deck, but also one that has a lot of flexibility, okay? That's my key takeaway from battle mode so far, because if you are locked into a deck and they have a counter for it, you are screwed. So I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and I've got a couple cards. I actually got Thanos and I got Valkyrie, okay? Because these are different. They change up the plays, they have some surprising aspects of it, all that stuff. So anyways, I'm looking for decks. That's what I do. I go on Twitter, I'm like, yo, send me your decks. What do you got? A bunch of people sent me different decks and everything, and there's this new Thanos deck that just popped up in the last 24 to 48 hours. KM Best and TLSG both made videos on this deck, okay? And I guess it comes from somebody named, I think his name's the Human Spider, all right? But, and this is no shade to KM Best or TLSG, because we as creators give you all what you want. And I think you all need to give us feedback so we make the proper videos. But I made this deck. It's a great, interesting deck, right? But there are some flaws, there are some issues with it. And I don't want you to spend 6,000 tokens, because everybody's saying right now, this might be the new meta, okay? And when I watched KM Best and TLSG's video, I'm like, I'm seeing like ideal situations, and I'm seeing like best case scenarios, and people might legitimately think like this is the way to go. This is what I should be spending 6,000 tokens on. If they're nerfing Zabu and Silver Surfer, maybe this is what I need to do. And listen, this is a solid deck. But what made me want to do this video is I had like 7 or 8 just straight losses with this deck, because everything that could go wrong went wrong. And something I want to do on my channel, which I try to do, is show you guys. I want you guys to see what can go wrong so you have proper expectations. If you still want to get Thanos, if you still want to build this deck, go for it. But it's like buying a car, except we're talking about virtual currency. Well, actually, you could, you know, kind of pay your way to getting a lot of tokens, right? But like, you wanna do all of your research before you spend that money. Tokens are scarce, okay? I do not regret getting Thanos at all. I still think this card has a lot of potential. Like this, for example, is a brand new deck. You know what I mean? But this card and this deck can lose, all right? So one change that I made before I break it down too I put Rogue in. How you like that variant, huh? You like it? You like it? I put it Rogue in. Usually this is Blue Marvel, okay? So Blue Marvel is great for this deck too. It buffs it up. Buffs up all your cards, including your stones. It's fantastic, all right? But this deck centers around Lockjaw. And you guys, I made multiple videos on this. I was going on a rant about this. Lockjaw is a very inconsistent card. And after playing this deck all morning and like, you know, yesterday a bit, like the freaking card is still inconsistent. The deck is inconsistent because of this card. Like you guys, like, I just, don't get me started. Chris, calm down. Calm down, Chris, okay? If you're depending on randomness, you are minimizing your control over what is going on in the game, okay? Like I said, the game has so much randomness already, try not to add too much. But I will tell you, when this deck works, this deck works. I tweeted about it. I had a couple just insane games yesterday, but this morning I really saw the downside to it. So those of you who aren't fully familiar with Thanos, at the start of your game, shuffle the 6 Infinity Stones into your deck. First off, this is terrible if you face up against a Darkhawk deck. If you're going against a Darkhawk deck, just retreat, you're gone, you're done, you're screwed, right? If you get Subterranea, you're screwed. If you see the other ones like Vibranium Mines or something else, just play around them, because if you put a single card into your deck that is not supposed to be there, this deck gets really bad real quick. Just leave, just go, okay? But anyways, we got Sunspot, Armor. One reason I didn't get Thanos originally, because he was one of the first cards I wanted when the token shop came out. I wasn't Series 3 complete, and I didn't have Quinjet, so I didn't get Thanos. That's another thing that you'll see with this deck. We're gonna play a few games, but if you don't have Quinjet, you're in a decent amount of trouble, okay? Like, if you ideally have Lockjaw, right, and you have a Quinjet, you're just dropping 0, where'd Lockjaw go? Here, let me scroll while I talk. You're ideally dropping 0 cost cards into it, into your Lockjaw, you know what I mean? Which is super cool, right? Because the Infinity Stones, I think 4 of 6 of them are on reveal, 2 are ongoing, all right? So if you have Lockjaw, very cool, but you also need Quinjet. If not, you're spending energy as well. There are a couple cards or 1 card, I'm still learning the stones, that gives you +1 energy, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, if you don't have Lockjaw, if Lockjaw doesn't come out, you are screwed, okay? It's very bad. The videos I was watching on this deck, I'm like, you guys have Lockjaw and Quinjet every single time. Like, that's not how this game works, okay? Something I always say too, just real quick, is watch streams. Don't watch videos, watch streams, okay? So then we just have like typical Lockjaw type stuff. Super valuable big cards, okay? We have Aero, we have Vision, so you can move around. Vision's very cool. If you Lockjaw Vision, then you can move it, okay? There's also the Space Stone, which lets you move 1 card too, so if you pop that on Lockjaw. A lot of people, by the way, when they play against Thanos, they're dropping Cosmos, so keep that in mind. So then the big cards we have is Thanos, America Chavez, She-Hulk. She-Hulk works good with Sunspot. You're also getting extra energy in some of these turns when you use the stones, so it helps you reduce the cost of She-Hulk. We got Magneto, you got a little bit of disruption, and then we got Infinaut, okay? And then with Thanos turns into a +8, he turns into a 18 power card if you have the Power Stone on the board, which is an ongoing card. I had one game where I Cloning Vast a Power Stone, and I was able to get Thanos to 28 power. Pretty cool, okay? So when this deck works, it works. But I'm gonna play a few games because I have the worst luck on planet Earth, okay? Clearly I did something, you know, in a former life and I'm being punished for it. So I want you to see what can go wrong. But you know, hey, maybe I'll just have amazing games. I'm just gonna play a few games just straight through so you can see. But like I said, before you spend 6,000 tokens, because everybody's saying this is the new meta, like just see what can go wrong. And again, I replaced Blue Marvel with Rogue just because of the Zabus and stuff like that that are going around. Also, since Plunder Castle's gone, people are going nuts with Silver Surfer again and like Wong. So Rogue has just been a fantastic card, okay? So maybe maybe I made this deck a little bit better, baby. All right. But yeah, let's jump into a few games and I'll talk through it. And I just want you to see what it really looks like when you're playing this deck just straight through, not editing for the wins or the losses, just playing a few games. All right. So we're off to a decent start. Okay. We have Lockjaw, but we do not have Quinjet. Okay. Now, the Soul Stone, I'm getting used to these. I thought it would take a long time to get used to the stones. Doesn't take too long, okay? So Soul Stone is a on reveal ongoing, so it's almost like an Electro. So on reveal, you draw a card, not a stone, you draw a card, okay? This is something else to remember because sometimes you just don't get your stones. And then ongoing, enemy cards here have +1 power, all right? So also, Killmongers kind of screw this deck up. The armor also protects your ongoing cards, okay? So Death's Domain is not good here. Now, this is fantastic for us. So one of the cool things is, check this out. So Space Stone allows on next turn, move 1 card at this location. So any card that's here, I can move it. I'm gonna move the Space Stone, but it's kind of cool in other situations because you can move any card. So what I'm gonna do is, and this is great for lockdown locations. Oh, well, at least somebody got Quinjet up in here, you know what I'm saying? So on reveal, next card, you can move 1 card. I wonder if that means I can move 2 cards. Nope. And anything that fills up your board like this, like these damn ninjas coming out, is not good. It's not good at all. All right, so, but you fill up a lot of board space. Jeff Hoagland just made a video using Dazzler and stuff. I've been messing around with that deck. I might make a video on that. I have a replacement card because I don't have Dazzler, but you fill up your board very easily, okay? So you gotta really be strategic with where you place your cards and stuff, because now I can only drop 3 here. Oh, cool. I wonder if this is a destroy deck or he just got that from Agent 13. Okay, so here's one of the issues, okay? Power Stone, I don't want to drop that there because it's an ongoing card, and this is what gives Thanos his +10, okay? So we're gonna put Power Stone over here, and it's not protected, so that worries me, okay? Now, oh, hello. Let's do this, let's do this. This is why you have Rogue. How about you give me your Quinjet? Makes things a little bit more fun for me. Time Stone, draw a card, +1 energy, okay? So we'll drop you there. Oh man, that Rogue. That Rogue, give me that, give me that. Power Stone? Wait, oh, you cost 0 now? That's convenient. Oh, and then I get Quinjet. All right, look, so that's cool. That is not, no, that's not cool. I was like, wait, did he get +3 twice? Yeah. Okay. So I use the Time Stone. I need the Power Stone here. See, this is rough. So I have to fill this location because Thanos is not good unless I have the Power Stone there. And how many have I played? Not all of them. What am I missing? Which Reality Stone? I need the Reality Stone. Okay. So right now, I think I'm screwed. I think I'm screwed. Because whatever pops up here, like, what am I gonna do? I can't play Thanos. Like, what do I do? Like, we just gotta wing it and see what the heck happens. Like, maybe I'll pull armor and I could do something over here. Like, maybe. And then what am I gonna do? Pull them over here? Like, man. But you see what's happening, right? This is why I made this video. Oh, I need the Mind Stone and the other one. Oh, Spider-Man. Oh. So that's good. This lane is completely screwed, right? Well, I got 10 there. Okay, so I have 8 power, so I can do one of these. We might actually win. We might actually win this. We might win this. I might have spoken too soon. We won this. Okay, yeah, she pulled that. I don't know. They clearly didn't have a play, but that armor too was clutch. Like, and we had and the Time Stone on Kamartage. That's why we had 8 power. So some things went very, very well. But like, I hope you see how this whole situation got really wacky, really fast, all right? Started with Death's Domain. We had to start filling up Kamartage, Shadowland, just even putting one card. Like, do you guys see my board? Do you see how full it is? By the way, like when I got this and I saw Jeff's deck and Jeff, I was like, man, I might need to save up for Dazzler. I'll probably get her when she drops down, but like, look at this board. This is very common with a Thanos deck. Like, you want, like, one of the decks I've been playing around with has a Carnage, right? Some people run like a Killmonger, and I wasn't sure why, right? And yeah, the only two cards you don't want to blow up are Power Stone and Soul Stone because they're ongoing, all right? But I hope you realize how this got really crazy really quick, okay? We got very, very lucky on this one. But that's one of the powers of this deck, though, is like we had some cool stuff happen right here. You know what I mean? All right, decent. So Mind Stone, it draws 2 stones. It's the only one that specifically says draw a stone. I believe it's the only one that specifically says draw a stone. I think the other ones say draw a card. Nice. Okay, Wakanda is good because look, we can protect our baby right here. Now, here's where the issue lies, because it's like, what do I want to play? Do I want to save these for Lockjaw? Okay, like when I was watching KM Best video, I'm gonna rewatch it. He did a lot of very confident snaps. Some of them were like some silly snaps. He got a little silly with it. And I'm just like, okay, I need to go watch and see what his conditions were like, because I feel like you have to have Quinjet or you're in a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna drop the Space Stone here. I'll do this because that's gonna reveal and then we'll see what happens. But Space Stone also lets you draw a card. So it's like, draw Quinjet, please, thanks. Okay, they're playing a discard, so I'm not super duper worried. Oh, there we go. We got our Quinn, nice. I have to do that. So look, I gotta fill up. I don't like it. I guess that's what I have to do though. I don't like not having all 3 other slots with Lockjaw, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna save my Reality Stone. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save my Reality Stone just in case I wanna change one of these. Or no, not in case I wanna change one of these, but just so I have something for Lockjaw because I have a ton of high cost cards in my hand. Also, some people have been dropping Sandman. Sandman, whoo! Okay, so check this out. Towards the end, I'm gonna rogue. Oh no, I can't. Ugh. This is the last turn I could do it. All right, hopefully he doesn't play something into Kiln. He played something into Kiln, whatever. Like if I get a vision, yeah, if I get a vision, I'll be ahead over here. Now, what kind of sucks though is my Reality Stone is going to make Wakanda go away, which is offering me some protection. So Reality Stone is basically Scarlet Witch. So I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space. Yeah, I'm about to lock up my board like a big old dum-dum. Just give me vision. You're not vision? Oh, hey, little Wakanda, right? I need vision. I need vision. Come on. If it's not vision, I think I lose. Yeah. He needs 13. I don't think he has 13. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. He has 13. Forgot about Swarm. Forgot about Swarm. So, yeah. We had to roll the dice and see if Vision came up. But, yeah. Like, if I like really was like focusing on my cube management, I should have retreated right there. Because I was gambling for to get Vision. You know what I mean? So the Vision came up. Ooh! Could have moved him and then put down She-Hulk to draw what I had left was Vision, Aero, and Sunspot in my deck. All right, let's do one more. Yeah, but other locations that lock you out too when you need so much room on the board, like that's another thing to take into consideration that kind of screws you up. Like Kiln right there, you know, I could have Reality Stone there, but it would have helped. It would have helped the opponent. And oh God, yeah, like Bar Sinister doesn't do much for me, so I'm just going to do that and get rid of it. See, this is going to fill up my board a little bit. Not a fan. Okay, cool. All right, so I can do this, and now check this out. This. I have a bunch of big cards in my deck still. All right, my 3 small cards, and let's see how my luck goes. My 3 small cards are Sunspot, Armor, and Rogue. Let's see what happens. But I did drop the Space Stone, okay? So I can move a card on the next turn. Thanos, not bad. Mind Stone is going to draw the other 2, so I think I have all the stones now. Magneto, didn't do anything. See, this is a good one to kind of end on because you're seeing, like, ideally what can happen with this deck. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm, like, this, what just happened, this is, like, the pinnacle of what can happen with this deck. All right? Like, look at that. Okay? Now, if they have a Shang-Chi, your boy is in trouble. So, let's move Magneto here. I'm going to drop some armor here. Put my Power Stone here. No. I have 2 turns left. Okay. Time Stone. So Time Stone's going to give me some more energy. So I'm going to get +1 energy on the next one. So then I'm going to do maybe and hope I get my Space Stone back. Oh, look at that. The cat was bothering me. I had to go get him some water. But yeah, this right here was the ideal scenario for this deck. But if I'm being honest, I was extremely worried about Nidavellir right here. Shang-Chi would have just gone nuts. But I could have dropped a stone in there, but all I had left in there was Sunspot and Infinaut, you know what I mean? But yeah, it could have gotten weird. And then I was gonna drop Power Stone over here because that would have buffed, oh, it's doing that glitch. It would have buffed Thanos up. We got some time. I'll play one more. I'll play one more for you. I'll do a little one more for you. But yeah, like I said, like I've been wanting, something I've been wanting to do lately too is just have new decks that do something different, you know, that just really do something different and surprising, especially for battle mode, but also like, I don't know, like sometimes like, I don't want to say the game gets boring, but like the archetypes, like, where can I put these strong cards in a deck and stuff like that, and stuff. So I've been really looking at cards that do something just different overall. And like Thanos is something, that's the reason I didn't get Galactus originally. I ended up getting him in reserve in case you missed that. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Thanos does something different. And I think like we're gonna see a lot more people create decks around Thanos that makes them like pretty cool, you know? So this, everything right here that's happening is not good. You see all this? Are you looking? Are you looking down here? Not good. All right. So I got a monster on one. I got a rock on another. How about that? I like that. I like that. Got a little She-Hulk over there. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Gerbo? So yeah, like if you just want like a deck where you can do different stuff, get Thanos. I think Thanos is one of those cards too that hasn't reached like its full potential either. What do I want to do? I want to Aero. Maybe Vision for the flexibility. Because yeah, right now with everything that happened, no Quinjet, no Lockjaw, like I don't think Thanos is happening. If I put you here, are you running a... What are you running? Like, you're obviously running Zoo, but are you going to do it like an Ultron? You are doing Ultron, you're going to drop him here, right? And you're going to fill up the board, so if I Magneto, I can't really do anything. You think it's Ultron? I saw Educated Collins, by the way, he started a YouTube channel, one of the top players, top ranked players too. He's like ranked 400. He said like play things out just to like kind of see and learn and see if there's like new metas and certain things. And since you guys are watching, I don't care. Like I'm ranked 126. I'll give Gerbo 4 cubes. I don't care. I do that here. I want to do that there. I don't think there's any way we win this, right? Wait, hold on. Try that. Ultron? Ooh, you fancy. You fancy. Oh my god. That was a weird... I get it. I get why the guy snapped. I see a lot of weird snaps, dude. I see a lot of weird snaps. Like, I get it. I get it. That guy with Shang-Chi completely caught me off guard, you know? But, would we have won? If I had 10 there, if I kept... We would have had 12-12. No, we would have lost. We would have lost a tiebreaker. We would have lost a tiebreaker. So maybe a good snap. Maybe a good snap. But what I was going to say is I've seen people snap just for the weirdest things. Just like the weirdest things like on like a 50-50 and just like some just like strategy advice for you. On a 50-50, stay in the game. All right? On a 50-50, don't snap. Okay? You know, I wish I remembered the scenario from earlier this morning, but I was like, really? You snapped on that? Oh, here's what it was. Here's what it was. The guy was playing an ongoing deck and he dropped Wong, okay? And he snapped. So I'm like, oh man, this dude's gonna do something nuts. I think at the time I thought it was like possibly a Surfer deck or something weird, maybe like a Gambit deck. Maybe he's gonna like Mystique into it, right? So turn 5, I Aero, right? I pull his card away. It wasn't even an on-reveal card, not at all. By the way, quick strategy tip, I don't think it's a good idea to drop Wong and then not something immediately after. I get it, sometimes you have to, sometimes you just gotta get Wong on the board, then play something next. So anyways, I pull it away, it wasn't even an on-reveal card. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, why did this guy snap? Am I about to get gambited like to my face off? Like, what is it, right? He could have Mystique. I'm like, what is it? You know? It was one of those 50-50 things. And he ends up, because I think I magnetoed or something, and I actually won the game for him. The fool dropped Spectrum. He dropped Spectrum. I'm like, I was so far ahead. Like, you thought like +4 power on each card was gonna go. Anyways, like, smarter snapping all around, people. Smarter snapping. All right, everybody, that's all I got for this video. Yeah, like you saw what can happen. I really try to talk about the downsides. Like, you guys, like, I don't know, if other creators watch my videos, I think some of you do, like, I don't know, I want to make a video like, I guess at the beginning, just talk about the deck's biggest weaknesses. Like, we got to show the wins, we got to show a deck's full potential. I get it, and I tend to make longer videos, like on the 30-minute side, but man, like, I don't know, before you guys out there spend 6,000 tokens, you gotta see what can go wrong. We have to talk about like with a Thanos deck, if board space starts filling up, if you don't have freaking Lockjaw pop up, if you don't have Quinjet pop up, if you have all of your high cards in your hand, Lockjaw's not gonna do much except for pull stones, and then you have a location with 2+ I don't know, 2+3, or maybe you get the Power Stone in that lane and you get like a 1/3 card. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that can go wrong with this deck. I don't know. Just everybody, before you spend 6,000 tokens, I hope you paid attention to this video, saw what can go wrong. You also saw what can go really, really right with this deck. So in my opinion, like, I'm gonna keep playing with it. I think I gotta figure out what can make me confidently snap more, but like, man, you know my opinions about like Lockjaw and like Jubilee and stuff like that. Like, with the amount of randomness, I don't think you can ever fully confidently snap. Like, if you are confidently snapping, you're delusional, all right? Like, there's something wrong in your perception of reality. Like, if I'm like, okay, Quinjet, Lockjaw, like, you're going based on odds, right? But your confidence should never be 100%, right? Like, if the odds are in your favor, cool, but it's delusional to think like, oh, I got this. Like, things can get real weird when you're playing with Lockjaw, even in a best case scenario. So yeah, like I said, like, if you want to get Thanos, get Thanos. Like I said, like, I felt this card was worth it because I don't think we've seen the full potential of these decks. I already have some ideas that for decks that I've never seen anybody do. So I think that there's a lot of untapped potential with Thanos. But like I said, I made this video because everybody's talking about this being the new meta deck, and none of them are talking about the downsides. So creators, talk about the downsides of decks, show some losses, do your thing, okay? Anyways, that's all I got for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Let's try to get to 7,500 by the end of the month. I think we can do it. And follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ if you want to be part of the monthly season pass giveaways. All that's linked down below along with our Discord server. All right, but that's all I got for this video. That's all I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff. I'm back in town, getting in the groove. All right, so have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.